Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. Today we are back with another Funko Pop unboxing for you. If you guys have been following the channel, you know that a couple weeks ago we were able to go to the Funko Warehouse in Buckeye, Arizona for their Funko Warehouse Sale. They had a ton of figures on sale for up to 70% off, and we were able to pick up a lot of different Funko Pops. Now, we have already shown off a lot of those on the channel already, so if you do want to see our pickups there, make sure you go ahead and check out that other video. But we did show off one of the things that they did have at the Funko Warehouse was their Funko mystery bags. Now, we actually already opened up a few different mystery bags already in previous videos, but something we did not tell you is that on the way out of town, we actually passed Buckeye, Arizona and the warehouse because we were staying in Phoenix on the way back to California. Decided to stop by the Buckeye warehouse because they were open for a little bit more and pick up a couple extra mystery boxes, because you never know, we could potentially find a Peter Pan Freddy Funko or maybe a Hall H Ahsoka. So those mystery bags, I actually have them sitting here and I haven't opened them yet, and I thought might as well go ahead and make a video on them. And so we have the two mystery bags inside of this Funko bag right here that they gave me, and we're gonna go ahead and crack it open to see if we can find anything good. If you did not see the previous mystery bag videos, essentially what these mystery bags were is that they were selling them at the warehouse sale for $25 a piece, and it came with 3 different figures. It looks like it could be different, like pop pins, Funko Pops, bigger pops, 2-packs, deluxe pops, all that kind of stuff. But essentially you get 3 Funko products thrown in there, and so you should be getting your value back since there's 3 figures in there. Usually at retail, 2 of them would cost about $25. So you should be getting a pretty decent value out of it. Now, admittedly, the first few mystery bags did not go great. There was one pop that we ended up getting some pretty decent value out of. But since we're suckers, we wanted to go ahead and just try one more time and pick up a couple more mystery bags. So we do have them right here. So let's not waste any more time and crack these guys open. Now, before we get into the video, if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy Funko Pop content, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like in this video as well. It does make a massive difference. And if you never want to miss a video, you can always hit that notification bell to be notified whenever we have new videos drop. Also, make sure you follow us on social media, Twitter and Instagram. It's linked in the description down below. So here is our first bag right here. It's kind of just loose pops thrown in a bag. So since they've been sitting around for a little bit and they were on the drive, hopefully none of them really got too damaged. I'm not expecting much, but I have seen a few people at least get that Hall H Freddy Funko as Peter Pan. So that at least gives me some hope. But now I'm feeling around in the bag and it looks like I feel a regular pop. I feel something, probably a pop pin. And then there's something bigger. It's in like a hard case, so it's probably one of like the either movie posters, like the smaller movie posters, comic cover, VHS cover, stuff like that. So why don't we go ahead and start with what's presumably the pop pin and pull that out. And our first thing today is, oh my gosh, yes, it's not Catwoman. If you guys watched the other unboxings, we pulled 3 Catwoman pop pins, so I'm glad something else. This is Starfire from Teen Titans Go. I actually like this pop pin a lot. This one's pretty cool, and actually with a lot of the pop pins, they do actually have some other feature like glow in the dark or something like that. So I'm gonna have to try to see if this one glows in the dark at all, because it would make perfect sense for Starfire to glow in the dark. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, pop pins pretty much have no value unless it's a chase, and at that point it's probably only 20-30 bucks. So not too much going into that, but let's go ahead and grab the regular 4-inch figure out next and see what we have. And this one is it's from Black Panther, the Legacy series. This is Nakia. Now this line I did get at one point. I do no longer have in the collection. Not a huge fan of it. I think it's kind of boring, but I do love the Black Panther movie, so it at least kind of saves it a little bit, and I think Nakia is a great character in the franchise. But so far, through those first 2 figures, nothing too crazy. I would say we are about $20 or so, so this last one will put us more than above that value, but of course, we'll check it out at the end to see what our total values are. And our last figure, oh, this is actually a really cool one. This is part of the VHS covers line. This is from The Lion King, Simba on Pride Rock. I actually like some of these VHS covers. Having the Simba one, definitely a super cool one. I just wish that you can actually take the figure out of the case, because that would be an amazing figure to just have on display, like put on your desk and everything like that, without having this giant cover on there. But it is a pretty decent pop. I would say that this mystery box definitely was worth it. So box number 1 was not too shabby. I do like at least one of these figures out of here, but of course, again, we'll check the values at the end. And now let's get into the second bag here, and this one feels pretty heavy. It's a heavy thing in here, but it doesn't feel like it's like a comic cover or a VHS cover or anything like that. Nothing too big. So, what could that be? Let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. All right, so inside of here, I do feel probably a pop pin. And then on the side, oh, I think there's a soda in here. I think there's a soda. That would be pretty sweet. Oh, imagine if we pulled a Chase soda out of here. That would be pretty awesome. And then this is like a bigger box. I don't feel like the window plane. I'm not sure what this last one is, but we'll go through the rest of them and kind of see. We'll start with the pop pin, and the pop pin we have here is Super Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. At least another one that is different from Catwoman. Still, we're not collecting the pop pins, but still a pretty cool one. So go ahead and pull out the soda next, and that soda is going to be Kaori from Marvel's What If. This is actually a character we have never seen before. We don't really know anything about her. She's supposed to be in the brand new season of Marvel's What If. This has been popping up in like Walmarts and stuff over the last few months, but we still have not gotten season 2 of What If. It's supposed to come out in the beginning of 2024. So at that point, we'll know a little bit more about the character. Why don't we go ahead and actually crack open this soda here and see if maybe we do have a Chase, because you never know. And we'll give it a little bit of a shake for good luck. I have not gotten any of the What If sodas, I don't think. So this would be my first What If soda. Now, I think the Chase of this is supposed to be glow in the dark, so sometimes they're hard to tell. But let's see. Do we have the Chase? And at least for the back, I cannot tell. Yeah, I cannot tell at all. I'm going to think it's the common. There's some pretty cool detail with the dress and everything. But let's see. Do we have the Chase? No, we do not have the Chase. It looks like it is the common Kaori. And these were not limited at all, which is another reason why I did not get them. There's the artwork on the back of Kaori. Too bad we did not get a Chase. That would have made this bag absolutely worth it. Now let's pull out the last figure here. I have absolutely no idea what this could be. Oh, this is pretty nice. This is the pop diecast of Wonder Woman. Oh, nice. This is actually comes in a sealed box too. I'm not going to go open up the sealed box just because this is not one I'm going to keep, and I think that whoever might want to get this from me might want to have it sealed. But this was a Funko Shop exclusive. We did have this in the collection at one point. I actually had all of the die-cast pops. I stopped collecting them right around Thor because I realized that they were a little bit bigger. They would kind of take up a lot of space, and so I decided to move on from them, and there was really only a couple in my collection that actually had any value, and I didn't really like the Chases or anything like that, so I thought going in the future trying to order more and more of them and just getting the commons or even getting the Chases that I did not love was probably not going to be worth it, so I just decided to stop. But I actually do like this one. This is actually from the before times when they only put out one version of it. They did not put out the Chase. I think it was Boba Fett was the first one they started putting Chases out. So the first 4 of them had no Chases. And this one is a really nice mold and a really great look with it. That metallic look and the die-cast sort of nature of it. So I do really like this one. So I definitely think it does make the second box probably a little bit better than the first. So here is the contents of our second mystery bag. I do think this one will probably outvalue the other just because of that die-cast one. But overall, something not too shabby, but unfortunately nothing that we really wanted to grab. And now that we have all of the figures unboxed, let's go ahead and check out the values and see how good we ended up doing. All right, guys, and we are back with the values. A little bit of surprising stuff from this. Luckily, at the end, both bags did come pretty far over value in terms of PPG, but I was definitely surprised by which bag ended up winning. So we'll go ahead and start with the first bag that we opened up, and the first thing that we got out of it was this Starfire pop pin. Actually a pretty decent one, but Pop Price Guide actually doesn't have many values on much of the pop pins at this point. I don't know, it's because they just don't sell on eBay, or maybe they just haven't updated them for whatever reason. So I think as far as the pop pins, the fair value to put on them is going to be $5. So that's what we're going to say for Starfire. And the second pop we had is Nakia from the Black Panther Legacy Collection, exclusive to Target. This one is currently holding a PPG value of $12. And then the last pop really surprised me on the value. This Simba on Pride Rock, an Amazon exclusive, is going to be valued at $36. I was not expecting that at all. I thought maybe $17, maybe $20 at the most. The fact that it's $36, I don't think it's actually selling for that. But as far as the value, that's pretty decent. That more than itself paid for the box. So for all three figures together would give us a grand total of $53. Now getting into our second bag that we had. Now getting into the second bag we opened up. The first figure we opened up was the Super Shredder Pop Pin. Once again, they did not have any value for this, so I'm going to go ahead and just say $5. And the second thing we opened up was actually the Kaori Soda from Marvel's What If. It ended up being the common. Now, Pop Price Guide is being a little bit weird on this because it's showing $16 for the common, but I don't think it's actually going to be worth that. So we'll say $16 for now, but I think it's probably going to be closer to $10. And then the last figure we got was the die-cast Wonder Woman Funko Shop exclusive. Now I figured the value was going to be somewhere around this number, but I thought it would be a little bit higher, honestly. The value of the die-cast Wonder Woman is currently at $30, which brings our total for the second bag up to $51. So it's actually the first bag that ended up winning today's battle for the best value. Again, both of these bags gave us double the value, which is great, but I was definitely surprised the first one was better. Well, there we have it, guys. There's our look at our last two Funko mystery bags from the Buckeye Warehouse Sale. Definitely some interesting stuff. Unfortunately, nothing we wanted to add to our collection, so it's just kind of more stuff. I'll figure out a way to get rid of him, to trade him into some store possibly, or maybe move it on Whatnot or Mercari, which, by the way, if you guys do want to check out Whatnot or Mercari, I do have links in the description down below. If you download, you could get some free money. I think on Whatnot, it's $15 off your first purchase for new users. On Mercari, I think it's actually up to $30 for after your first purchase or after your first sale. So definitely good deals there. Make sure you check out those links in the description down below. But now I do want to throw it over to you guys. What do you think about these Funko mystery bags we got from the Funko Warehouse Sale? In the end, they probably were not worth it. They were fun, but they probably were not worth everything now I have to go through to try to get rid of all of these different figures. I got lucky when I went to Toy Temple when I was in Arizona to be able to get rid of most of the figures, but now I got these extra ones here kind of laying around. Hopefully I can find a place that I can possibly trade these into. But out of all of these figures, which one is your favorite? And would you have been happy if you pulled either of these mystery bags yourself? I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on all this in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like on this video as well if you enjoyed it. And of course, you can always hit that notification bell to be notified whenever we have new videos drop. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.